What sets this project apart, I think, is the uniqueness of the Ewart building, the Ewart warehouse, the significance that this has in Belfast, how it has been restored and how it has been integrated into a modern office building, which is a challenge and no mean feat, but it is a key integral part of this overall development. It's not a side piece. And even in the name of the building, the Ewart, the fact the whole overall building is named the Ewart just shows the significance that the Ewart building itself has and what that had within Belfast.
The Ewart is a 17-storey office building, total of 210,000 square feet. Grade A office accommodation, very high quality finish. It's right in the heart of the business district. This would have been a former linen warehouse. It's a 150-year-old structure. It was first constructed in 1870. It had a rich heritage in the linen industry that Belfast was so well known for at the time. And now we've brought it back to life.
Works commenced on site April 2019 and were completed 1st of April 2022. The project is without a doubt unique to Belfast. There's not a huge amount of large-scale commercial developments of this nature, of this standing, but really unique in the sense of how we've brought a really prominent and well-known and loved listed building back into use.
The Ewart is an exemplary office project, certainly the best delivered in our mind in the city. It's the quality of space initially. We've got large span, open plan floor plates with high ceilings delivered to meet or go beyond the requirements of BCO. High quality products used within the finishes to deliver this building at the highest level. So the materials used and the quality of designers used to deliver that and manufacturers used to deliver that has been top notch.
Our vision for the Ewart was to develop office accommodation to a really high standard. We were always very cognizant of the need to protect and restore carefully and sensitively restore this listed building. The design process was very carefully considered from the start. As you can imagine, not entirely straightforward when you're dealing with such an iconic building in the city centre.
The key challenges in this project were, aside from the challenges of building high-rise building within a fairly tight city centre site, was added to that the existing listed building, and you've two very distinctly different buildings having to be built in conjunction and completing at the same time. The listed building in particular comes with its own challenges, particularly in the retention of a significant amount of listed elements.
This building, obviously from a restoration point of view, the building had been vacant for a long time. It was in a very sorry state. Water had been getting in at roof level, caused substantial damage to the roof and down through the building as well. So the restoration process was very complicated. It's not just what you can see now in the finished building.
The underpin of the building was a significant challenge. Retention of the facade during that required extensive temporary works and ongoing monitoring throughout that.
All the original timbers had to be surveyed, each one individually marked. The original slate was all salvaged, and that was then supplemented with reclaimed slate.
HED were delighted with the approach that we have taken, and in fact would intend using this as an exemplar project.
The sustainability credentials of the building, a big part of it was the BREEAM rating of the building, so it's a BREEAM excellent building, and that was a goal from the very, very early design stages. So that is obviously a key thought for not only the design team but the construction team as well, all the way through the building. And an excellent is a very, very high BREEAM rating, especially for a project that is part existing building. Achieving it in a building that has a new build element but also has a historic element and a listed historic element with the challenges that go with that also. We have worked with McAleer Rushe for a long, long time. It's a very, very close construction process. It's a collaborative approach all the way through. We understand how each other works and things, and that's extremely important in order to get such a spectacular end result.
We have a well-established supply chain, a trusted supply chain that have worked with us extensively on numerous projects, and key really is making sure there's open dialogue, good communication and trust to realise the programme and ultimately overcome the challenges together.
It's a hugely significant project for Belfast. It's going to set a new high for the quality of office accommodation in the city centre.
I think this building deserves special recognition because of how the reuse of the listed building has been so successfully integrated into a modern office building. It certainly has been a challenge for everyone involved, but I think it has been extremely successful.